It's not. Of course, I've already seen 2 dolphins before I got on the boat.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Spongerama Cruise Lines aboard the Yanni's Dolphin. Got a safety briefing. We go to everybody on the boat today. There's no smoking on the boat. You may smoke once you do get out the Anclote Key, but do not leave any garbage on that beach. Make sure to collect all your trash. There's no standing on the benches or sitting on the rails of the boat. That's for your own safety. And absolutely nobody jumps overboard. Unless you could use that word.
I was
Unlike the
feeling
event,
like
that's
swimming with the
necessary.
sharks.
All of our flotation devices, life jackets, are located in the back of the boat in the blue overhead zipper compartments. Areas are marked for your convenience. Tarpon Springs is known for 4 major fishing industries. There is fishing, shrimping, crabbing, and sponging. Coming up on the port side, which is the left-hand side, that area is designated for the sponge fleet only. What you can see on some of the sponge boats, like the second one coming up, and inside of all the gift shops, those are skeletons to animals. Sponges are actual animals. They're single-celled organisms. They grow on rock. They filter feed. The way you harvest a natural sponge, the diver jumps off the boat with a hook and a knife, goes down to the bottom. They cut that sponge from the base. They come back up, lay all the sponges back on the deck of the boat.
Sounds horrible.
When that animal does rot off, what you get is that final product, that soft skeleton. It's got a flow-through fiber. Doesn't collect any bacteria. They're biodegradable, durable, excellent for bathing, washing vehicles, and even household chores. You
And
are
cleaning
in the
the
sponge
ocean
capital
while
of
it
the
gets
world,
supposed
right
to.
here in Tarpon Springs, Florida. The river that we're on is the Anclote River. We're going to have about 4 nautical miles before you reach our destination out in the Gulf of Mexico. Along the way, we're going to point out many sites of
It's
interest.
not like in a boat,
If
right?
you have questions at any time, feel free to ask myself, Captain
We're
Salaki,
so tired
or
he
ask
doesn't
Captain Michael if
care.
you have a snack bar.
Lena just wants
For
to fight
comfort and
it.
convenience,
She's like,
there is a
let me
snack
off
bar
the
aboard the
boat.
boat. We serve water, sodas, beer, wine.
What's up,
There's even a
Luna?
margarita on deck. If you are interested in purchasing a drink, you may step on up to the snack bar.
Oh,
Captain
God, you
Michael
can
will
smell
take
the
care of you.
alcohol.
Bar is open. Yeah, waters are $2, sodas are $3. All the alcoholic beverages are $6 a piece. We do accept cash and credit. If you intend on using a credit card, the way credit cards work, we're going to hang on to that credit card and ends up into our cash box. You basically run a tab. We'll show you how to cash out before you do make it back into the dock. There's also a couple of restrooms on the boat. They're located in the back of the boat. They are 2 steps down. Unclip the yellow chain, go on down 2 steps. These are marine heads that operate on a pump flush system.
Oh,
For you to
gross.
discharge that bowl, there's a black handle to the right of the toilet. You have to grab that handle and pump it up and down quite a few times. There's no spinning, no twisting. It's like a plunger. It's how you flush the toilet. Behind the handle, there's a lever. You flip that lever to the right, it's a dry bowl. Water goes straight down. Flip it to the left, it brings water in and out. They do get clogged rather easily. Nothing but toilet paper and human waste put down those toilets. No brown paper towels, no hand wipes. We hate having to shut them down. The front of the boat is known as the bow. Back of the boat's the stern. Left-hand side is the port side. Right-hand side would be the starboard side. For those of you in the back of the boat, if you are facing backwards, you may stand up, face forward. If you want to get a better view
That
for
is
your head.
enough.
You can also move around back here, folks. You're welcome to move around at any
All
time.
right,
Back of the
calm
boat.
down.
The front of the boat's a tad bit different. For those of you on the port bow, you're okay at any time to get up and get a better view photo. For those of you who are seated in front of me, the steering station, you may stand up. Just do it briefly. I need to maintain a clear line of sight. Thank you. Out in front of the boat, you will begin to notice red and green channel markers, which are marking the deep water portion of the river. The numbering system is for locational purposes only, has absolutely nothing to do with the depth of the river. However, the Anclote River has a controlling depth of just 10 feet deep. It's only 10 feet deep right here in the middle of the channel, which does get measured at meeting low tide. The deepest it's going to get from our dock out to the island. We might come across a spot about 14 to 15 feet deep. We're going to stay in a shallow area.
Nice
And if you were to pay attention to the numbers on those markers, you will notice they are slowly counting down. When we do reach marker number 1 to marker number 2, we will be out in the Gulf of Mexico.
Luna.
The Anclo River is a brackish water river, which means most of the water is salt water that comes from the Gulf of Mexico, but then we do have many freshwater springs in the river as well. Therefore, we do get manatees, dolphins, turtles, sharks, stingrays, all kinds of fish that swim through this waterway. On our way out to the island, we're going to focus on those dolphins.